Hey, what's up guys, it's Tom here. I hope you're all as
Excited as we are for the new release
of Spider-Man No Way Home.
We just wanted to put out a little message
asking that when you guys do see the movie,
Please don't spoil it for anyone.
You guys realize this video is useless because people suck.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Anyway, this movie is so huge.
And we can't wait to watch it with you this December on the big screen.
See you there, and remember, no spoilers.
But Jamie, you are a spoiler.
What you mean I'm a spoiler?
You guys do realize that this movie's been spoiled for like a year. He started it. Instagram. Pretty much we're all on our own. Yeah. So, this was cute though. Cute. Adorable. Oh, let's do it, guys! What's happening, everybody? We're gonna film Junkee live on your Monday, December 13th. That's right. Oh man, Christmas is fast approaching. Gotta finish that Christmas shopping, that's for sure. Ugh, man. No, Mom, I'm not late. I scheduled it for, well, I mean, I'm always a little bit late, but I scheduled it for 6:30, so at least I tried to. Anyways, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? What's going on? I know, I was like, Ben, what's up with the cryy face? Are you okay? What happened? What happened, Ben? Crispy motion? Is that what you wanted? Weirdo? Say my name. I know. Heisenberg. Yes, TJ, what's going on? Oh God? Okay. Mind blown, apparently. Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to get kicked off YouTube, so. What's going on, Mr. Fear Jason? Good to see you, of course. Yes. Yo, what is up? Back from the cold. Yeah, saw your post there, Jose. And one of these days, I'm gonna visit Chicago for sure. What is happening with Spider-Man? Oh man, press screening, so secretive. Things are it's just interesting. Don't even think like one of the reasons that I'm late is because I saw it. No, I didn't have that privilege, sadly. I just needed a little more time to prepare, and then, you know, the opening sketch and all that stuff too. So, what's going on, Tyler? Good to see you. Hello, darling. Welcome. Yeah, I think you're talking about Jose, right? Maybe. All right. You meant to put a smiley face. Yep. Once considered starring. I know. I'll be back. Yes. I'm Junkee from Mephisto. Maybe I am Mephisto. You never know. You just never know. Yeah, that's right. What's going on, Miss Stephanie? I got a Lock-Zoo here. The guys like that little opening sketch. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'll talk about it. We'll just talk about it. What's going on? Kishore, how you doing? Niner fan, pulled off that one. Congratulations. The Niners pulled off that little win right there. And then Miss Mama Film Junkee is here, of course. Hi, Selena. Whoop. Getting a little ahead of myself here. Hi, what's going on, Mr. Matt? Yeah, that's right. Adam-y. What? How many are going to be? Did she show up? Did they try to throw that off? Mr. Shamagic right there, doing those magic tricks over there on Instagram. Still killing it, man. Gator Girl, what's up? Captain Gator Girl, I should say. If Toby and Andrew weren't in it, then they would need to do that video. Everyone knows the plan. I know. They should have just did that. Because, I mean, it was literally, I mean, like I said in the video, it's like it all started with Jamie Foxx like a year ago. I mean, it really did. So, you know, it's just like crazy. You're going to try to avoid, you know what? I don't even care, to be honest. This movie's been spoiled up and down. I already saw other things. I did. Apparently, maybe, who knows if they're real nowadays. You know what's great about nowadays, guys, is the fact that sometimes you see something and it looks good enough to, there's a spoiler. But maybe it's not, because people have gotten so good at Photoshop, you know. I mean, there's some ridiculous stuff that you see out there that it's noticeably not real. But sometimes, it looks real, but it's not real. I don't know. That's what's kind of good about nowadays. I'm trying to be optimistic here, guys. I'm trying, but, what can you do? What's going on, Andre? Good to see you. All right, who else is out there? Everybody's saying hi to each other. Hey, what's going on, Matt Man the Goat? I've been pretty good, actually, Today was actually not too shabby, a little bit of a rough morning. Had a little bit of a fire drill happen with work. It was just kind of like one of those things like, had to, but I got a really good night's sleep last night. Well, I'll tell you guys why in a minute. Yeah, let's get these nuts going on, Mr. Venom. That's right. You know me. Got my my Monday wine. Yeah. I took Sunday off at least. Cheers. No, but I'll tell you guys, if you guys watch the Fanimated stream, you'll know that I was having a little rough patch yesterday. Yeah, this weekend for sure, Eric. Did you see my post? Hopefully you saw my post. We'll definitely do it. It was just because, yeah, I'll let you guys know what was going on, So, yeah. But anyways, yeah. They say Hawkeye episode tomorrow. We'll have... Oh, is that why? See, it's all tied in. I actually respect that. I actually respect that they're doing all that. And that's why they're probably saying episode 5 was going to be insane. So that's pretty cool. I got my wine. You better believe I got my Monday wine. That's right. So yeah, guys, thank you for clicking in. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to join, become a member, do that. We do a members-only stream every Tuesday. And sometimes I do members-only vlogs when I have, some tea to say. I have some tea for you, and then of course I got the Patreon. Yes, we'll definitely do the Patreon stream this weekend. It's just been a little crazy with holidays, birthdays, all kinds of stuff. It's just been nutties. But it looks like this weekend I am not doing anything. I am staying home. I need to just catch up on all that stuff. So we'll definitely do it this Saturday, you patrons out there. So if you want to join and want to come on the stream and talk for a little bit, they're always fun. It's always fun getting a group together, talking about this stuff. That's not the normal Vodka Stream panel. It's it's you guys. It's always fun to do that. So go ahead and do that. And then of course we got merchandise down below. That's right. Oh, I missed you too, Crispy. Don't worry. But yeah, so yesterday, one of the reasons why that it didn't happen is because, man, obviously we had a 6-hour vodka stream, right? 6-hour vodka stream. So, obviously 6 hours and you're just sipping. So the next day I felt, I was a little hungover, but not too bad actually. I got some breakfast. I was okay. I was actually pretty okay. But then my mistake was I didn't hydrate as much as I should have, because then I went to my buddy's in Palm Springs. It was his birthday. One of my old friends, my good friends, Kyle. And so I went to his house, and, going out to the desert, and when I was driving, I was like, you know what? I should drink like a bottle of water or something like that. I'm feeling kind of parched, feeling kind of dry. And my dumbass just didn't. I just, showed up, and it was beer, whiskey. And it was funny too, because like when I woke up the next day, like apparently he had a rough night. Apparently he threw up a couple of times, but it was a lot of fun, a lot of karaoke singing. We were just doing all that because he has a karaoke machine. We had just a good time with that. I had like no voice when I woke up pretty much, but so then I woke up, and then, he was still in bed. So then I was just talking with his wife. And we were just, sipping coffee and just chatting it up. And then he kind of woke up, and I felt fine. Even on my drive home, I felt fine. But when I got home, man, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I just was all of a sudden, like, my head just like felt like there was something, like it was just clamped on my head. And then I tried to take a nap, couldn't take a nap. I was just feeling just very ugh. Then I started feeling nauseous. I was just really dehydrated. Put it like that. Just really dehydrated. My dumbass just didn't and I should have taken the precautions of like the next day getting a Gatorade or liquid IV or something. I should have just did something. So I was just kind of I just couldn't shake it off. It took me a bit to shake it off. Even when we did the Batman Fanimated stream last night with Scott, I was still a little like, it just felt like, when your temperature kind of goes up and down. I was just kind of and feeling just a little nauseous, but I'm good. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. It wasn't a hangover. It was more dehydration, So, yeah. Well, see, now I got to make it up to her. See, should have got the hangover vaccine. I know, right? Get that liquid IV. But yeah, that was just me being stupid and not hydrating properly. So, yeah, that was no bueno. But we're good. Yeah, it was just like, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you just gotta, I'm not, let's face it, I'm not in my 20s anymore. I can't just go let's go, let's have a weekend of drinking and not hydrate that much. No, don't do that. Make sure you hydrate a lot. See, I should have got that liquid IV stuff. I've had it before. It's really good. I should really order some of that if I'm going to have like a night like that or something like that. So, yeah. Anyway, so thank you guys for appreciate that. Gatorade. Yeah, I went. After I really couldn't shake it, I went and I didn't get Gatorade. I got something else that was kind of like Gatorade. It's supposed to be better than Gatorade. And after I drank that, I was good. I was like, okay, hydrated. Yeah, make sure you stay hydrated. But that was just my stupid fault for not hydrating properly because I was not feeling good yet. I almost canceled the Batman stream too. When I was preparing it, I was going, I don't know if I can do this. I'm still feeling really crappy right now, So, but it's okay. It's okay. We're good now. We're good. I'm good. I'm sipping on my Monday wine, So I'm not going to, not like I'm not going to take a whole bottle, and that's for damn sure. So cheers, guys. Let's have some fun, talk about some things because there's a lot to talk about. We got the topics right here, of course. Yeah, like I said, be careful out there. At this point, guys, when it comes to Spider-Man No Way Home, if you don't want to be spoiled, just log off until you see it because there's stuff already out there. I saw more things, apparently. I don't know. I just, when I was typing in stuff and trying to find things, I already saw more Spider-Man No Way Home. I always want to say Homecoming. No Way Home. Spoilers, I think. Who knows? Like I said, they could be fake, but who knows? But to me, I'm okay with it because I'm just like, you know what? It's whatever. I actually, when it comes to the Matrix, I don't want to be spoiled with that stuff. That's what I'd rather not be spoiled about Matrix Resurrections than Spider-Man No Way Home. That's what I'd rather, do. But when it comes to these damn Marvel movies, it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult not to. And I'm not going to talk about any spoilers, not going to show anything. We're just going to talk about, obviously that video and, there's been some interviews and stuff. And then, of course, some of the people that went to the press screening, which, they of course, it's been top secret. And apparently, I guess the embargo is 10:30 tonight. If I read that correctly on my feed. So 10:30 my time. So I guess you could say in about 4 hours, a little less than 4 hours from now, the embargo lifts. And maybe I don't know what we'll be doing. I don't know if I'll do a video. I don't know. It's kind of late for me because, I got to work tomorrow. I have to I've been having to get up a little earlier now, which also sucks. I had to get up earlier for work because of meetings, because people that I'm working with right now are East Coast, so I have to get up just a little bit earlier now. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to the tweets, huh? Let's go to the tweets and see what's happening in the Twitter world right meow. But yeah, like I said, I didn't tweet any Spider-Man, nothing. We'll be okay. Don't worry. I'll keep it spoiler-free as much as I can because, I know, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, guys, so don't worry. We'll make it through. You'll make it through. I won't spoil anything for you. But anyways, all right. So what's happening in the Twitter world? Well, Fox Sports just was like, hey, what's the best baseball movie? Come on, Major League. That's my favorite baseball movie right there. So I don't know. That, Sandlot. There's plenty of baseball movies. There needs to be another. It's been a while since we've got a good baseball movie. Am I right? Major League though is just right up there. But like I said, Sandlot. You got Sandlot. You got, your Rookie of the Year, your Bull Durham, your Field of Dreams, your Little Big League. Come on. There's a lot out there. Definitely a lot out there. Of course, we'll talk about that. Oh, and we'll talk a little bit about this, too, obviously. Hey, Haley Atwell. Gee, I mean, curvaceous. Wow. That's a good shot. She's looking good right there. Yeah. That was in 2015. That came across the feed. I was like, geez. Man. Steve Rogers. You can understand why Steve Rogers stayed. When he went back in time, he stayed there. You can see why. You can definitely see why. My God. Man. Love it. Absolutely love it. So, hey, did you guys see the Times Person of the Year is Elon Musk? And a lot, and some people are not too happy about that, which, again, I mean, it's kind of funny because Elon Musk apparently, recently in the past, pretty much since the pandemic, people have turned on him because of choices he's made and things he said. So, people have turned on Mr. Musk, which I kind of go, whatever, I'm just like, dude, this guy's an alien, I think. He was sent here from whatever fucking planet that he came from. Who knows? And I'm thinking, okay, if this guy's going to if anybody's going to save us, he might be one of them. And apparently he tweeted out this today. SpaceX is starting a program to take CO2 out of the atmosphere and turn it into rocket fuel. Please join if interested. Now that sounds crazy. It does sound crazy, but I'm going, hey man, do it. That's kind of something that we need, right? CO2 in the air. I mean, we're always going back and forth about climate change, and it's always a political thing. And there's always just talk. I'm like, are we actually doing anything? I mean, we can only do so much, us normies, us little people. We can recycle, we can drive not as much, we could try to keep our carbon footprint as low as possible, but I mean, let's face it, it's still happening. You live in SoCal, I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't, there's traffic everywhere, everybody's in their cars, and as much as the cars have gotten better, sure, but still kind of an issue. So hey, if Elon Musk can come up with a way to just take it out of the atmosphere and convert it into some kind of energy, I don't know. If that's what he's going to do, hey, I'm all for it. That's all I got to say. I'm all for it. We don't need another Al Gore movie to tell us that we're doomed, okay? We don't need another one of those, okay? We're all doomed if we don't do something, right? Well, do something then. Seems like it's always just bickering back and forth with these politicians, and they're just always puffing up their chests and being like, oh, we got to do this, so we got to introduce that, and then the other side goes, no, we don't need to do that, we have to do nothing at all. We're going to, I don't know. It's just such a stupid, but I'm just going like, hey, and and it's crazy that people have actually just just turned on the guy so much that they're like, nah, fuck you. I'm like, what? I mean, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be him. He's got a big, he's got a ton of money. He's got this big, huge, company that he could probably do some stuff. I mean, he's already kind of helping, right, with all the electric Teslas out there. You live in California. I see a Tesla everywhere. Everywhere. Some people don't see Teslas at all in certain parts, but man, you're in Southern California, you see Teslas everywhere. I think somebody even in this apartment complex might even have one. I don't know. I thought I remember seeing one parked here, but yeah. Who knows what's gonna happen? But you know what? If he's gonna save us, then fine, let him save us. I think but then again, Elon Musk might be preparing to, invite an alien invasion from his home planet, possibly. So could be wrong. Here's a cool little poster right here. Moving on, cool little poster drawn right here for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, mind you, yes, he used some shots that were from some of the promos of Justice League, but still, it's all, there's, Batman's not purple, and so we're good, but this is a cool poster right here. I really like it, really dig it, and then, of course, we got some more Matrix stuff, man. We got some, little TV spots coming out, man. I mean, it's hard not to watch these guys. It's hard not to watch them, but they're just so good. I mean, it's just hard not to watch this, just craziness. Can't wait to see it. 9 agents, yeah. So, I mean, the marketing for Matrix Resurrections has been really great. So, never send a human to do a machine's job. 9 days until the Matrix. I love it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Who's ready for this, guys? Did you guys see this? Skip the ad. Gotham Knights drama in works at the CW from Batwoman team. That's right. The Batwoman team of these guys. These guys are doing Batwoman. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be something that, who knows? It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. The CW is looking to further build on the DC Comics inspired programming slate with Gotham Knights, a drama in the works from Batwoman executive producers Chad Fevish. I'm not even going to say their names. James, whatever the hell. And the show's executive story editor, Natalie Abrams. The project comes from Greg Berlanti's Berlanti Productions, which is behind the CW's Arrowverse and Warner Brothers TV, where the company is based. So there you go, guys. It's going to be written by these guys, and it's going to be based on the Gotham Knights characters from the DC Comics created by, obviously, Bob Kane and Bill Finger. I love it when they do like this backstory. It's always very weird. But, we're obviously getting like a Gotham Knights video game that's coming out, which that's probably what's going to get me back into video games. Possibly when that comes out, I might finally, get my console, and then I'll do some streaming when it comes to that, but so they're doing a Gotham Knights game, so why not just do a CW game? I don't know what the hell that is. Who's doing the N with anybody? All right, let's go ahead and get rid of. Don't spam. Easy there. Hold on. Well, I don't think he's doing it anymore, but yeah, we'll be all right. Anyway, so that's happening, and I know, yeah. The fact that it's going to be on CW, I think we'd actually enjoy. I think we'd actually enjoy if it was more on HBO Max, and it was maybe, I don't know. When it comes to DC programming, sometimes it's just so hit or miss, because I did enjoy obviously the first 4 seasons, well, maybe the 3 seasons of Arrow and Flash, and then it just kind of fell off. And then when it comes to Titans, it's like I enjoy it, and then I hate it. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I think we're all right, guys. I think we're all right when it comes to that. But, just in case, I'll put, there we go. Yep, did that even work? Do I even have moderator skills? Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, all right, so we'll see what happens. I put the user in timeout, just in case. But, yeah, who knows what's going to be happening with that. Okay, it did work. So, yeah, we'll see. It's probably not going to be that good, but, we can only hope. Guys. But, yeah, we're going to see all that. It's going to be Red Hood, Robin. It's funny how, like, in the video game, like, this Robin, like, I mean, he's wearing, like, a jacket, like a hoodie kind of thing. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, though. So, brace yourselves. CW, Gotham Knights. What can you do? Yeah. Of course, we'll talk about some of that. And, hey, I did not think this was going to happen, but apparently it's going to happen. It's okay. It's okay, Mom. Kingsman 3 starts filming in September and will wrap up Eggsy's story. So I'm actually surprised about this, and I would not be surprised if Kingsman 3 ends up not happening, because I don't think The Kingsman that's coming out in the next 2 weeks in the middle of Spider-Man and Matrix hype, I don't think that movie's going to do well. The last Kingsman movie didn't do. I didn't think that it did that well. I'm actually very surprised by this, but hey, I'm still down for it. I want to see the wrap up of Eggsy's story. That'd be cool. But it's just kind of interesting that before The Kingsman comes out, which has been delayed, obviously, because of the pandemic, yeah, I'm actually curious to see if that actually moves forward. I really hope it does, because I would like to see the wrap-up of Eggsy's story, to be honest. Even though, yeah, the second Kingsman wasn't the greatest, but hey, the first one was fantastic for sure. They got Mr. Alessandro, Mask of Shy, the Spider-Man No Way Home, Sinister Six right here. So he did that drawing today. That'd be, I mean, what if Mysterio, we can somehow get Mysterio back? That'd be pretty, that'd be an interesting Sinister Six right there, but good job on him. And speaking of Spider-Man No Way Home, Tom Holland says the initial marketing plan for Spider-Man No Way Home was to make the film seem like a civil war between myself and Doctor Strange, and they were going to keep everything a secret. They were going to keep everything a secret, guys. Apparently. That didn't last too long. Again, Jamie Foxx started that also. But yeah, that's what he said in an interview, that they were going to do that. So, okay, so did Tom Holland just kind of reveal that Doctor Strange is kind of like, a bad guy? I think we all kind of suspect that he's somewhat of a kind of a bad guy. I don't know. Who knows? Again, there's so much stuff. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit, because we'll talk about some things that happen when it comes to Zack Snyder. So, and anybody who's wondering about the movie with Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas, that erotic psychological thriller Deep Water, which of course they fell in love for a summer of the pandemic. They didn't fall in love; they fell in lust. Will be released on Hulu domestically and on Amazon Prime Video overseas. So if you guys are wondering when we're going to see this movie where Affleck and Armas kind of had their little fling, well, we're going to see it on not the big screen. We're going to see it on Hulu. Yeah. I'm sure Jennifer Lopez is okay for not going to that premiere, because that would be awkward. That would be a little bit awkward because, let's face it, you got this one right here. Even though J-Lo has a little bit more, she's a little bit more curvy, I would say. But Ana de Armas, those eyes, that face, my God. This motherfucker right here, this guy, he truly is Batman. He's not Batman, but Bruce Wayne. He's truly Bruce Wayne, okay? He's Bruce Wayne. Let's just face it. He is, okay? He had fun with this for a while, and now now with J-Lo, yeah. Just saying, two potential, front runners to play Selena Kyle for sure, right? Just saying. So, Zack Snyder, posted this today. Look at that. Obviously, we got Nightmare Joker right there, his apocalyptic Joker, Jared Leto's Joker, and a lot of people are like, what the hell? No caption, because it's Zack Snyder. He's got to keep it cryptic. He's got to keep it mysterious. So he posted this today. And some people might, I know when that got posted, I immediately was like, is that the Weta Workshop, statue? And some people were like, no, what is he posting? Is that concept art? Is that a shot of Jared Leto? That's just how good those Weta Workshop guys do this stuff, because it definitely is from them. And that's the statue right there, other little things of the statue. Look at how good that thing looks. Man, it just looks so badass. But yeah, he posted that today. And naturally, of course, the fandom goes wild. The fandom goes wild, and I love it. I love it, and I also hate it. Because it's kind of funny, because there's times where, I've seen jabs come at me because of the whole graphic novel stupid thing. They always spin the words that I want a graphic novel more than I'd want a live action sequels, which of course you guys know that is absolutely not true. That is completely spun and taken out of, context. There's no context to it, of course, but what can you do? I don't really care. So the stuff like that does kind of annoy me, but yeah. But I still like the fact that he still, anytime he posts something like this, everybody just goes, yes! And then you'll see Restore the SNYDER'S, that hashtag, you'll see it trending. You'll see the actual haters just get all riled up too, because, oh man, that's what I love the most, though, is when the people who hate Zack Snyder, they get so pissed off when he does stuff like this. And I think that's one of the main reasons why he does it too, He's not fucking with his fan base. He's not fucking with the fandom. He's just riling up. He's just getting because he knows. He's got that power. And then when he posts stuff like this, it's like, yeah, he knows. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows the reason why? Like he posted the Weta Workshop. Maybe he's getting that statue. Hopefully he is. I hope he gets all those statues that they're making because I think they're obviously they got the Dark Side one, they got the Nightmare Batman one, they got the Black Suit Superman, and then of course the Nightmare Joker. So hopefully he's getting every single one of those. He should be. That'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, this was something up. Just riled it up. My bad. Yeah. So it happens. SNYDER'S. Hey, I mean, we'll see what happens. Like I said, don't ever lose hope. But but at the same time too, I mean, we do know that this is going to be happening right here. Miss Sofia Boutella, she posted this right here, the cover of the script for Rebel Moon. That's right, written by Zack Snyder, Kurt Johnstad, and Shay Hatton. There you go. So cheers to that. So apparently they finished the script on October 20th. Final draft of the script, October 20th, man. So about a month, almost 2 months ago. Almost 2 months ago, they fully finished that script. The script that's been in development for over 10 years. About 12 years. Even longer than that, yeah. So, ouch. Sorry, I got the game on right there. Man, Stafford just got his ass handed to him a little bit. Now, this is exciting, of course. Some people even said, like, why does it look like the script's not too, it's not too thick? You wouldn't, it's not a thick script. To me, it seems like some pages are not fully there because obviously when you have a script, you can easily take certain pages out. It looks like she has a notebook underneath it that's got some of her stuff. Maybe this is like the first round of like whatever they're going to be shooting at first. Who knows? I don't know. It's just all exciting. And I think, for one, we're definitely going to be getting be getting the rest of the cast pretty soon here. I don't know when they plan on dropping it. Probably not till next year, I would think. But it just seems like we're getting closer and closer to get that full cast for Rebel Moon. And man, this is going to be something pretty giant right there. So good. Zack Snyder content, of course, with the Joker, the Nightmare Joker statue, and then of course the Rebel Moon script right there. Yeah, I hope there's something that somebody else in the community that is doing, and maybe we can get something, which is right here, Miss Wonder Meg. She's gonna be doing this right here. She's going to be, she said right here, I'm so excited to help build the collecting community with fellow collectors on Vero True Social. Collector Spotlight is coming January 2022 and will feature guests from the growing community of collectors. Head over to Vero, use the hashtag, and share your collections. So she's going to be covering people with collections. So if you have a good collection, she's going to be talking about those collections. Obviously, she's a collector herself. Have you seen how many pops she has? Jeez, it's crazy how many pops she has. But, maybe it would just be pretty cool. Like, I mean, if certain people have, like, really, really cool collections, like from movie sets, maybe something can possibly come from that. I don't know. We'll see. But it is Vero, so I think that would be something cool. So, yeah, she's definitely going to be doing that. So make sure you guys go check it out. Use the hashtag on Vero, and then maybe you get hit up by Wonder Meg, and she can feature you talking about her, talk about your collections, talk about her collections, all that stuff. So it's going to be something pretty cool right there. So pretty exciting. Good on her, man. She's doing some good stuff. Hey, come on. Can we get Gabriel? Gabriel should be the person time of the year right here. Am I right? Gabriel, look at that face. That's right. Look at that face. That's the face of the person of the year right there. That's what I'm talking about. And, of course, a little promo. Little promo for the trilogy right here and all you get for it. Hopefully you guys got yours. So much good stuff in there. Just so much good stuff in there. Everything. The anti-life equation. Remember when that was revealed? That was crazy. And then Clay Staub. He posted this right here. Shout out to Liz Wonder for the Sunday inspiration, Memories of Future Past. And look at this right here. Looks pretty damn cool. Something with Liz Wonder right there that he made a drawing of. And then if you look again, he's doing something. He says another piece of a larger puzzle, work in progress. So Clay Staub is doing something. Not sure, but then you got Batman, Nightmare Batman outline right there. Not sure what he's doing. But it's going to be something pretty cool, I'd imagine. You know, he's been doing some cryptic teasing too of, you know, doing some work when it comes to the Snyderverse. So, you know, restore the Snyderverse. Of course, we got Liz Wonder right there. Maybe she's collaborating with him for something. I hope it's, you know, sounds like it's going to be something pretty cool. I mean, no matter what's going on, guys, we still got people doing cool shit in the Snyderverse. That's all that matters. I know, you know, there's always this back and forth of whatever the hell, which, you know, gets tiring, but, you know, let's face it, sometimes I light a match. I just, sorry, didn't mean to light that match, but hey, it's kind of funny when you can do that. But what I always love, though, is like, in the meantime, while we wait for anything that's going to be officially happening, that other people are making things themselves, and it's great. And very much the Snyderverse is still much talked about and everything. That's what's so good about it. That's what's so great about it. That's how impactful this whole thing has been. You know, that's why we can, you know, you got to take the W's where you can. Take the W's where you can, and things are still happening. We got of course, you know, Mr. Blake, and you know, that's working on that motion comic that looks pretty cool. You know, people are still creating stuff, which is great. It's chic. How could you do this, huh? Paolo. This man, I mean, God, the man of many faces. As pretty as this man is, man, does he like to hide it. That's what I love about Jared Leto. Is, you know, guy's pretty. Let's face it. He's a pretty man. But what does he do? He likes to take roles that hide that pretty face. You can't really hide those damn pretty baby blue eyes, though, right? But yeah, it's just kind of funny. It's like, wow, the guy is just full of faces. What the hell happened? Why'd you do that? Go back. There we go. Behind the scenes leak of Kingpin right here. Jeez, look at that fat suit. Wow, that's got to be a little awkward. Man, from Dune, of course. What's his name in the fat suit? I mean, that looks so legit. That made me laugh. Yep, and there's Mr. Elon Musk. And mind you guys, when it comes to Person of the Year Times, they just kind of it's not like they're trying to be like, oh, this person's the greatest person of the year. It's not that. A lot of people think that Times magazine is doing like this whole no, they're just talking about the most talked about, controversial. It's all about, they literally had Hitler as the person of the year back in 1938. It's not about, you know, who did the best thing and blah, blah, blah. I saw a lot of people going yeah, a bunch of people make a vaccine. And it's yeah, understandable, but that's not what they're actually going for when it comes to their person of the year. It's all about like one of the most talked about people of the year. That's basically what they're doing. But wow, people just like to complain all the time. But hey, maybe Elon Musk is either going to save us or he's going to invite the aliens to invade us. That's all. That's what I'm thinking. You know, he's either going to lead us into, lead us to Mars or another planet, or he's inviting other aliens to this planet. I guess we'll find out, because we all know he's an alien himself. So, and then, of course, look at this. I Am Vengeance. Cool poster right there from Don Draws stuff. Like it. Really like it. Of course, there was that. This guy's awesome right here because anybody in Kentucky, hopefully, if you have any family or friends, whatever, that live in Kentucky, I know there was some really bad events that happened recently, of course, with the tornadoes. But this guy right here drove half an hour with a grill and a truckload of food and parked in the middle of Mayfield, Kentucky to cook some food for people that need it. So, there's as much as we have all this bullshit and all this back and forth, I mean, when people take action like this, media W. So, protect this man at all costs. Freaking awesome right there. You love it. That's right. Just helping out everybody right there. So, this man is a saint. Man is a saint right here. Gotta love it when people do stuff like that. Scream, the new Scream poster. So they have this new poster, which is, I actually like this poster. And it says Scream, and then, of course, the tagline says, "The killer is on the poster." But it's kind of funny because literally, yes, Ghostface is on the poster. So it's a little misleading, but at the same time, it's kind of a cool tagline because it's all right, so who is one of these people Ghostface? What are they trying to go for here? You know what I think? I'm going to call it right now. This is my prediction of who Ghostface is. I think it's Dewey. I think it's Dewey. I think he got so fucked up and so, with all this stuff being in like this whole thing with Ghostface, I think he actually ends up being Ghostface. Maybe. Or he has somebody. Maybe it's his son. I don't know. It's either that or it's Jake, what's his name? Jake, Jake Quaid, right? Jake Quaid? Him. It's either that or him. What? You like Adolf? You shouldn't say that. That's not good. We got some Alex Ross good stuff right here. That's pretty cool. So. Oh, somebody trolling? Somebody's trolling. Oh, man. Somebody was all about... Yeah, I know. I was about to say, somebody's like praising Hitler in the chat. That's not good. Good job. Thank you, Jose. We don't need that. We don't need that. Not here. Please. No, not here. Here's a cool picture of Jason and Ivan Reitman at the firehouse. It's cool. And, yeah, here's a little side-by-side because, you know what, guys? There was some stupid Wonder Woman talk over... There was like a Wonder Woman debate that was happening on the timeline over the weekend. And it was really stupid because, and it's just one of those things because you have one side of the fandom that is shitting on Patty Jenkins and shitting on Linda Carter and shitting on all that. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Why are you doing that? Because they're saying that, of course, Zack Snyder was, made Wonder Woman relevant again and blah, 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 and turned it, because some of these guys, like, I mean, if Zack were to just, like, wipe his mouth off and throw the napkin on the table, they would grab it and they'd be, oh my God. They would do that. It's really weird sometimes when I see some of the, like, how some people, like, handle all that. It's like, dial it back a notch. But, so, it was just kind of like the Wonder Woman take that was happening. It was either that, and then there was people that were shitting on, of course, the fact they're like, no way, Zack Snyder didn't do shit. He didn't do anything. It was blah, 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 fucking, and it's just like, all right, can we have like an actual balanced perspective or a balanced argument when it comes to this? I'm like, well, first off, the people who are saying that she wasn't an icon until Zack Snyder or whatever the fuck, and shitting on Linda Carter and Patty Jenkins, shut the fuck up, because Linda Carter obviously was an icon back when that was the case. Yeah, sure, it was cheesy. It was absolutely cheesy. So was the Adam West Batman. I saw people shitting on clips from the Linda Carter Wonder Woman series, and I'm just going like, okay, it was... You're talking about a show that was in the 70s or whatever. Go back and watch those old Batman, the Batman shows. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. It was that time. That's the way it was. But still, she was very much an icon, and people know who Wonder Woman was. They found out who Wonder Woman was because of Linda Carter. And then, of course, when it comes to Patty Jenkins, sure, Wonder Woman 84, not that great. Not as good as the first one, but still, she still did a very good job of continuing Wonder Woman's story, okay? But when it comes to, Wonder Woman's always been an icon through comic books, cartoons, and all that stuff. But yes, I will say this also, like I said, let's keep the argument balanced. Zack Snyder did bring Wonder Woman into live action, bring her into cinema, cast Gal, really showed like, hey, check out how Wonder Woman could be, and introduce Wonder Woman to a bigger audience too. So yes, he did in fact bring her into like, oh, put her back in pop culture, because let's face it, after BVS, then came of course Patty Jenkins continuing the story, and that brought Wonder Woman back into, to a bigger audience, back into, a little bit more, I guess, relevance, I guess you could say, because, yeah. So that's how you balance out that that argument. So it was just really dumb. Just really dumb seeing all that. So, yeah. So that's all I got to say. Old school Wonder Woman was pretty good. Yeah. That's what, yeah. Linda Carter, let's face it, man. Jeez. That woman was just gorgeous, and it was good for the time. And when you watch those shows now, yeah, it's just nostalgic. Like when I watched the old 66 Batman, there's some stuff in there, it's just so bad, but it's just nostalgic. It's good. Zack Snyder with Isabel Fuhrman, who he posted about this earlier this year, supporting his friend who has a short film, or not a short film, but an indie film that's out there right now. Zack's the man. Zack's the man. Zack's the man. Some fan recreated their basement to look like the basement of the firehouse with the containment unit. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I've always wondered what would I make a basement like a man cave? I don't know. Maybe I'll make it like the Ghostbusters firehouse. That'd be pretty cool, right? I don't know. Maybe. So, all right. I think we're all good with the tweets here, guys. We're all good with the tweets. So, but anyways, yeah. Rest in peace, Adam West. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Linda Carter too. I mean, she's still a stunner too. That's the thing. I mean, when we saw her in Wonder Woman 84, and see, that's the thing. When it comes to Wonder Woman 84, Patty Jenkins was okay. This is the way I look at it. You know, and because I think Patty Jenkins is a very talented filmmaker. Definitely is. But like when it came to the first Wonder Woman, it was like, all right, we're going to have that origin story. We're going to show the Amazons. We're going to go heavy on all that. It's going to continue. It's going to come off of all that. We're going to see how she got to the point of getting to, walking away from humanity and all that stuff. And she did a very good job with it. Obviously, when it comes to DCU movies, Wonder Woman is top tier. It's top tier. It's up there. It's up there with Man of Steel, BVS, ZACK Snyder's Justice League. I mean, it's up there. It's up there. Like, those four movies really just kind of complement each other well. When it comes to Wonder Woman 84, I think Patty Jenkins, she just really wanted to go full on, like, I grew up with the Wonder Woman TV series. I want to make a movie that kind of represents that. And does it work for everybody? No, it doesn't. And then, of course, there's the guy with the ball cap that helped. Yeah, I get that. And there's that part. There's that aspect, too. They try to do that. I just really hope that maybe, like, okay, can we get back to I think when it comes to the next one, I think Patty's like, all right, she saw the reception, didn't quite land as well because it was very much a mixed bag. Even with the general audience, it was a mixed bag. So I think when it comes to Wonder Woman 3, I think Patty's going to be like, all right, I know where to take it now. Let's hope. But I understand what she was doing, though. I do understand what she was doing. I think a lot of us kind of understand what she was doing. So it was such an homage. It was such an homage to all that. And, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, some of the Wonder Woman takes over the weekend was just like ridiculous. I was like, good Lord. So, I mean, I don't know if we have to really talk too much about what's happening. I mean, obviously they put out the Sony put out the video with, of course, those three talking about no spoilers. And like I said, guys, if you want to avoid spoilers when it comes to Spider-Man No Way Home, you just got to log off. You just got to log off until you see it because odds are stuff's going to happen. It's just the way it is nowadays, so, but, yeah, just don't even like when the hashtag is trending, do not click it because I did click it. And sure enough, I saw something that I was like, all right, that could be something. Who knows? It was kind of funny though, because over the weekend, there was like a Studio 10. I'm going to call you out. Studio 10. Okay. You had an interview with, of course, Zendaya and Tom Holland, which they've been doing a lot of interviews together. And, of course, a lot of people are like, oh, my God, look at how cute they are. Okay, yeah, understandable. Yeah, they're adorable, sure. But Studio 10, as they were interviewing them, they started showing clips. They would cut to clips from, like, the trailers. Studio 10 literally cut to clips from a fan-made trailer that has Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Like, at first, I even tweeted it out because I went and saw that. I was like, I went to this interview because I was like, wait, they're showing what now? And I was curious, and sure enough, like that shot, the shot that obviously there's going to be 3 Spider-Men at one point, most likely, because obviously the lizard gets punched in the face or kicked in the face. It showed 3 Spider-Men, and I was like, they did not just do that. I'm like, what the hell? And then sure enough, you watch the whole thing. It was literally, they ripped it from a fan trailer of somebody who inserted the other 2 in there. And I'm like, what are you doing? And they turned their comments off. They turned their comments off on their video, on their interview with Zendaya and Tom Holland. Like, what are you doing, Studio 10? What are you doing? You can't do that. That was kind of shitty because that was getting passed around and people were like, oh my God. It was like, whoa. It was like ridiculous. Like, what are you doing? You don't do that. You don't pull from a fan-made trailer. But they did, and they just turned their comments off and said, Well, that's it. Let's see what happens with that. Obviously, they're doing it for the views. And I'm like, geez, that's a little sleazy there, Studio 10. Just saying. Don't mean to call you out, but that was really sleazy. I'm just saying, that's really sleazy right there. But what can he do? What can he do? So, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know if they replied. I don't know. I just remember seeing that over the week, and I couldn't believe it. And then I had somebody that I was talking to who actually pulled the actual trailer that they ripped it from, and it was like, oh, so it is a fan. They pulled it from a fan-made trailer. That's crazy, just insane. But let's see. Well, let's just remember, guys. Like I made the joke in the beginning, it all started with Jamie Foxx. It really all started with Jamie Foxx. Over a year ago, when Jamie went to his Instagram and posted this. He said, "Tell Spidey, let's run it back. Super excited to be part of the new Marvel Spider-Man new installment. Can't wait for y'all to check out this one. I won't be blue in this one, but 1,000% badass." I mean, right off the bat, with Jamie Foxx was like, fuck it, I'm just going to post this. I believe he deleted this after that. And then he put, literally 3 Spider-Men right here. He pretty much, this is where it all started. That's the thing. It's just kind of funny, like, why he ended up posting that and why Marvel was like, hey, do us a favor, don't even say anything. He revealed all kinds of stuff when it went like that, saying that he wasn't going to be blue this time, all this kind of stuff. So it all started there. It really did all start there. So, and then where am I at here? I thought I had something. Oh man, I thought I had it. Oh, never mind. I guess I didn't have it. What they're doing at the Spider-Man No Way Home press screening. What's her name? Grace. She or should I say, yeah. She posted an image. Don't worry, it's not spoilery or anything like that. But I'll show you what she posted from her thing. So she posted this image right here because apparently they took phones. So when you walked in, you had to put your phone in a bag. You could not walk into the movie theater with your phone. So I saw that she posted that. She posted a little image of that. And she even said right here, just got out of Spider-Man No Way Home. They took our phones. Get off the internet. You don't want the goodies spoiled. Embargo lifts 11:30 a.m. Of course, yeah, like I said. That's going to be in about 3 hours right now. So there you go. So good old Grace letting everybody know to, because, let's face it, she's been one of those that's kind of spoiled some shit. Let's face it, good old posting some spoilers when it comes to stuff. Hey, speaking of Spider-Man, yeah, there's a TV spot for it during Monday Night Football, of course. So, but yeah, so they're trying to do as much as I know, she brought a decoy phone. I know, you could probably easily do that. We all watched The Dark Knight, right? Remember when Morgan Freeman goes into where he's put, they put the decoy phone in there? That could be pretty easy to do if you think about it. That's why I think when I saw some kind of maybe spoiler type images, which looked like it was taken from a theater, like from the big screen, I'm thinking that somebody probably did that. They probably brought like a little dummy phone and said, hey, here's my phone. But then, of course, it's like, technology these days. You could literally take a fucking picture with your goddamn watch. You can have a smartwatch and just, take some pictures on that, Anybody could have some kind of handheld camera or something like that. You're never going to do that unless you pat people down. I'm wondering how serious it was. Were they patting people down? They have to pat people down because of maybe, I don't know, weapons, because that's where we live now. But you just kind of wonder, did they do anything like that? Did they take people's smartwatches? I don't know. I just really don't know. I don't know how far, how drastic it was when it came to searching for all that stuff. So who knows? But just be wary, guys. Just be wary. If you don't want to avoid spoilers, stay offline. Just stay offline. He was out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Yeah, he was out of bounds. So yeah, out of bounds. Anyway, sorry. All right, let's talk about the Batman, because we have a new trailer, a new type of trailer. So, this has new footage, and we're going to go over some things. And, I'm even going to, there was something, damn, I didn't put that up. But anyways, we're going to go over this little trailer right here. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's pretty damn cool. It's got some new footage. It's it's a Japanese trailer right here. So, here it is right here.
Let's play a game.
Play a game.
What's black and blue and dead?
Okay, see? There's so here's some new shots right here. So we got a new shot right here. Question mark. This over here, some people were talking about this kind of like rat trap thing, which is interesting. You got the tubing right here and some stuff written on it, but of course we've got the main focus is on the question mark on the curtain right here. So that's a new shot right there. And then we got this shot right here. So this, obviously there's a ton of shit to see right here. Big time. Ton of stuff. Obviously we have Edward right here. So Edward and Bruce apparently grew up together. Or at least they know of each other, because these are obviously the Waynes right here. This is obviously, like a boys' home or whatever the heck. And it's kind of creepy that, we got Edward right here, obviously. We got Edward right here looking at whoever's taking the picture. He doesn't look happy about it. He does not look happy about it. So we got that. And then, of course, we got little Bruce right here. We got the Waynes right here, which I don't know who is actually playing the Waynes. I don't know. Would they reveal that? I don't know. And then, of course, there's a lot of clippings, of course, of Wayne spotted, blah, blah, blah. Eyes poked out. But look at that right there. Do you see that, guys? There is a face right here that is showing a smile. That's what some people were kind of looking at right there. This is weird. Because why would there... Because obviously, this is a picture of Wayne somewhere, but why would there be this... I mean, it's obviously like a Photoshop weird thing, but it looks like a Joker face. It looks like a Joker face. And it looks like, what's his name? It does, and I'll try to find the comparison, but I don't know. This is what was intriguing about this. Like, what is happening right here that there's like this Joker face that's like photoshopped in this image of Bruce Wayne right here with his eyes cut out. If only I knew then what I know now. I mean, they're really building a lot for Edward right here. Something was going on when it comes to this. There's some kind of conspiracy that was happening when it comes to all this. But yeah, this part right here, I was like, wow, that's a cool shot. Cool shot. I love the... Hear that score?
Please do not lie.
Look at that. What was that? All right. So who's this? I wonder who that is. That's obviously that mayor. I think it's one of the mayor that ends up getting offed. But I wonder who that is. And almost, I don't know. Mystery character.
About this city.
Another shot of Bruce that we haven't seen.
You're part of this too. How am I part of this?
How am I part of it? Another good shot of Bruce right there, who's looking up at somebody right there. I'm guessing that's Mr. Dano, Mr. Edward. So, yeah. Look at that. God damn, this movie's going to be insane. Dano's going to blow her mind.
How are you supposed to be?
And of course... Is it me, or does it sound like there's a little bit more sound effects in here? A little more,
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
So good.
Who are you under there?
What is the price for your blind eye?
I got you!
I got you!
I got you!
God, that fucking... Batman.
I've been trying to reach you. Gross.
What? I've been trying to reach you, Bruce Wayne. And then, of course, we have another shot of him taking off the cowl, which is awesome. But you hear that?
Gross. Wayne.
What? What? That laugh.
Gross. Wayne.
Oh, that's so good. It doesn't even sound. I mean, I'm like trying to remember what Dano sounds like, and I'm like, I mean, the guy is, you know, you watch some of his other roles, he definitely is. He's one of those. I mean, I don't like to use underrated a lot, but Dano's an underrated actor for sure. You've seen like he's never been like a star of anything, but he's always been like a part of these, you know, crazy movies. The Prisoners, There Will Be Blood, you know, movies like that. And you see, really, the guy's got chops. But man, it's just so good. Oh man, oh, just gonna just be so, man, goosebumps when it comes to that freaking trailer right there. You know, it's just, honestly, I don't need to see another trailer. They're probably going to release another trailer. I really don't need to, but it's just like, but it's hard not to just want to, like. And it was funny too because it leaked out first, of course, because I don't know why that happens. Just, you know, everything always freaking leaks out first. But yeah, it leaked out, and then all of a sudden they released it on, of course, the Japan Warner Brothers YouTube. So, but man, I tell you what, I think the guy who was the girl next door is now the Riddler. You think so? Okay. Yeah, imagine Batman movie like, I know, right? I know. But see, that's the thing is like, you know, Ben Affleck's Batman movie would have been like, it would have been something like this, a psychological thriller, maybe not as like really, you know, dark, like Seven dark, but it still would have been dark, of course. But, you know, it would have been Slade. Would have been Slade fucking with Batman. Oh, and that showdown. There would have been a face-to-face with all that. And then possibly, I mean, who knows? There's no way that Leto wasn't going to, like, show up somewhere in that shit. There's no way that he wasn't not. Well, am I even saying that right? He would have showed up in that. Come on, you have to have Leto in there, too. Just have something. But, yeah, I know. I get it. But this still is, you know, something that's going to be pretty damn special. It looks like it's going to be crazy. But, man, I think Dano's going to go down as... he's going to be up there. He's going to be up there with Ledger's Joker, you know, with Phoenix's Joker. I mean, it's about time that this is what I love about it too, is like the fact that it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously Batman has the best villains. He has the best rogues gallery. I mean, let's just face it. He's the winner when it comes to his rogues gallery. He does. And, you know, when it comes to live action, yeah, we've had some good performances, but man, sometimes you just get those certain performances that are just like, wow, that are just amazing. And usually it's always, you know, it's Joker. I mean, we've literally had Academy Award winning actors, you know, your Nicholson, your Ledger, your Phoenix, your Leto, you know, they've all taken on the Joker. But, you know, we've only had, 2 live action Riddler? Well, technically 3, because if you think about Gotham, obviously. And they've all been pretty great, you know, I mean, but now we're going to get like this different kind of Riddler that's not like the more goofy, like, you know, like the laugh and the cane and the crazy suit and everything. So, I mean, we've had the goofy Riddler, and then even when Gotham got a little darker, it did. But this one's going to be just something like, whew, it's going to be something interesting, and it's going to be something pretty crazy. So I can't wait. March. We've still got a lot of time. March. Just count the days, guys. All right, so we got some Golden Globe nominations. That's right, we're getting into that award season. You know, we don't really care too much, right? But it's always kind of interesting to see what gets nominated for awards. I mean, we're getting the Critics' Choice Awards. That's all been stuff. Matrix Resurrection's got a nomination, which is cool. Sadly, no Zack Snyder's Justice League, it looks like. But here's some of the nominations right here, just mainly the big ones, you know. Best Picture Drama. We got Belfast, which I heard was great. Coda, I keep hearing good things about. Dune, which is great. I still have not seen King Richard yet, but I do want to see it. And Power and the Power of the Dog. I have no idea what the hell this movie is. I haven't even really heard of it, man. But oh yeah, that's that one on Netflix. Okay, yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, that's the one with Benedict Cumberbatch and Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons. Okay, so that one. So at least we can actually watch most of these on a streaming service right now. So that's good. And then of course we got Best Picture Comedy Musical, Don't Look Up, which I saw last week and enjoyed it, most of it. And we got all these. I still need to see Tick, Tick, Boom. And, Licorice Pizza always kind of intrigued me, too. And I'll probably catch that when it comes out. Serrano, that's with Peter Dinklage. So, but, yeah. So I've only seen one of these, too. So I got to catch up on my stuff. Best Actress, we got Jessica Chastain for Eyes of Tammy Faye, Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter. I saw the trailer for Lost Daughter. It looks really good. I'm actually interested in that. Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos, playing Lucy. Lady Gaga, of course, for House of Gucci. And then Kristen Stewart for Spencer, which, again, I had to catch up. The only one I saw was House of Gucci. Then we got Best Actor Drama. We got Mahershala Ali for Swan Song. Javier Bardem for playing Ricardo Lucy. You got some explaining to do. Benedict Cumberbatch for The Power of the Dog. And then Will Smith, King Richard, and Denzel Washington for Tragedy of Macbeth. Now, I'm looking forward to that. Because obviously, I had Wayne T. Carr on the Vodka stream when that all came about. And he talked about how he was like the guy that they looked to. They needed a theater actor to work with the actors to make sure that they catch it all. So, and the cinematography looks absolutely fantastic on that. So, Best Actress, Marianne, I can never say her last name, for Annette. Alana Haim. That's her acting debut. She's already getting nominated. So that's cool for Licorice Pizza. Jennifer Lawrence, who I actually really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Jennifer Lawrence in Don't Look Up. So Emma Stone for Cruella. I still haven't seen that. And then, of course, Rachel Segler for West Side Story. Best Actor, Motion Picture. Yeah, Leo, of course. Peter Dinklage, Andrew Garfield. It's nice to see that Andrew Garfield's going to be getting some awards recognition. It really is. Cooper Hoffman, which of course is Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. You could see it. And then Anthony Ramos for In the Heights. And then supporting, you got everybody right here. We don't have to go through all of them. Hey, look at that, Ben Affleck. Hey, speaking of Ben Affleck, we got Ben Affleck and Steppenwolf in here, guys. Ben Affleck and Steppenwolf nominated for Best Supporting Actor right here. That's right. The Tender Bar, which I want to see. And then Ciarán Hinds. Ciarán Hinds? Is it Ciarán Hinds or Ciarán? Nominated also for Belfast. I thought Jamie Dornan was actually the star of Belfast, but I think it was actually the kid. So that's interesting. So yeah, good old Steppy Wolf and Mr. Affleck getting nominated right there. Getting nominated, I love it. You gotta love it. It's always fun to I was watching a movie recently that had Hines in it, and now it's like when I hear his voice, I just you hear Step, you hear Steppy, you hear that spiky fucker in your ear. So, but yeah, congratulations to all them. Award season has now begun. It's going to be interesting to see what all gets nominated and stuff. Looking forward to it. Even though, who cares about award season anymore, right? Am I right? Who watches that? Nah, but it's congratulations to all those guys. And then, of course, we have box office. The box office was interesting this weekend because, obviously West Side Story it's a critical darling, It definitely is, but, let's face it. The audience wasn't going to go flocking to it. I think West Side Story is probably going to do pretty well when it comes to streaming because I know other musicals have done that. It's done pretty well. And sadly though, I think what kind of hurt it though, what I would say what kind of hurt it was what's his name? Mr. Ansel, who got in some hot water last year when it was found out that he was kind of courting some young ladies on social media. And I always thought, I was like, wow, I guess they're just, is he just going to just stay under the radar for a little bit? And then all of a sudden he's, this movie's just going to come out because, it was all coming out after all that stuff was coming out after this movie was already well into production, so it's just like, it just kind of makes you wonder, like, did that hurt it a little bit? Because I saw a lot of articles. Easy there, Andre Roberts. You don't need a spam. You don't need a spam. Get rid of it. Spam bot. Yeah, you got to be careful too. Like, you even risk people in the chat. Who knows? I don't know. Hopefully none of you guys really saw that, but it looks like that could have been something. I know. It's going to be a crazy week, guys. It's going to be a crazy week. Even, a few moderators don't even want to be here, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. We got to be careful with all that. Like I said, even in the live chats and whatnot, you got to be wary of all that stuff. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm to the point where whatever gets spoiled, it's really whatever. It's really whatever. Who knows? Yeah, Yeah. And Jesus Christ. Yeah, there you go. Cheers. I don't know. Who knows? It could be bullshit. What that person said. I definitely will not repeat it. If that was, yeah. You can avoid if you need to. If you need to avoid live chats, it sucks. I mean, there's a way to actually turn the live chat off too, if you want to. I think. So yeah, you got to be careful with that, guys. But yeah, West Side Story. It only made 10.5 million, 10.6 domestically, and 15 million worldwide. This movie might do gangbusters on streaming. I just think musicals are just very difficult to capture an audience. They really are. Nowadays, I mean, I wanted to see it because, I'm familiar with the original story, sure. But, I've never been a musical guy. And then when it comes to, it's Steven Spielberg. So I was always about hey, Steven Spielberg, that'd be pretty cool. Because, it's Steven Spielberg. So, but I didn't go see it. I saw Look Up, Don't Look Up instead. And, rounding it out in Cantu, this one's not really hitting as big as I thought it would hit, but yeah, 153.4, not too shabby. Ghostbusters Afterlife, I wish it was doing better, but it seems like domestically it's kicking ass, which is cool. $112 million. And then, of course, 164.7. Yeah. So, Tom Holland spoiled on the red carpet. Is that what he did? Right. And then House of Gucci. House of Gucci hasn't quite reached 100 million, but it might. It definitely might. And then, of course, rounding out the top 5 is Eternals, which is almost at 400 million. So there it is. Did Don't Look Up. Let's see. National Champions, Red Rocket. I mean, yeah, Don't Look Up. There's nothing about Don't Look Up. Well, you'll be able to see Don't Look Up on Netflix, I think, this week or something like that. So, yeah. Crazy. So anyway, so there's the box office right there. And yeah, I'm just kind of wondering that whole, because I saw articles coming out and people were starting to talk about him again and all that controversy about him kind of courting some young ladies, which sheesh, not too good. It's fake. What was fake? What he said? Like I said, guys, I apologize. There's just not much we could do. I still got to do a live show even when big movies come out, right? Even when big movies come out, still got to do a live show, and you might get some people in here. Who knows? But it almost sounded a little too, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But let's go to the Twitter questions. Let's go to those Twitter questions and see what you guys have to say. Yep. Hopefully no spoilers in the Twitter questions. All right, Mr. Blake. He said, "Oh, howdy, Dave. Riddle me this for tonight. Pull time. Which of ZACK's current greenlit projects are you most excited about?" I would say Rebel Moon. Yep, I'm with the public right there. Rebel Moon is really intriguing me. As much as I want to see the continuation of the Armyverse, but we already have 2 movies in the Armyverse, so I'm like, all right, I want to see some fucking Zack Snyder, intergalactic space Star Wars type Zack Snyder movie, man. Can't wait. Do you think Lady Gaga will get the Golden Globe? I know. I actually think Kristen Stewart is. I haven't seen her performance, but I just have a feeling that she might get it. She might get it. I think she might. I didn't see French Dispatch. That just kind of like came and went. I do want to see it though, so we'll see if when I see it on video here. Jordan, hey there, Dave. Happy Spider-Man week with the hype so big with Spider-Man No Way Home. I always wondered, what if one day we ever got the James Cameron Spider-Man movie? I doubt it. Maybe in comic book form, they'll like turn that into something, but maybe we'll get the script. That'd be pretty sweet. Amparo, thoughts? I already gave my thoughts on that. Accurate as hell. Russo brothers, Sam Raimi, Joss Whedon, Christopher Nolan, Zack Snyder. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty damn accurate, I would say. Mr. Ryan Platts, Riddler is such a damn hater, man. I know. He has it in for Bruce. He has it in, man. But I have a feeling there's gonna be some crazy twists and turns, man. Ryan, I'm glad HBO Max is expanding the Batverse, but I think it's missing someone. I know, right? But like I said, I told you guys. And even with RPK, even kind of almost, saying the same thing, is like, I heard that they wanted Ben to come back, and he, I didn't hear that he turned it down. I just heard that they wanted him. So, it might be up to the guy. So, all right, we got John Murdoch Wayne. If Ben is in Batgirl and is hopefully in Black Canary show, when it looks as if he's going to the RDJ, the Robert Downey Jr. route, where he makes sporadic cameos, it's a shame that both Batman and Superman are being reduced to mere cameos in the DCU, but it's better than nothing. Very true, but but it is also nice that other characters are. They're getting, center stage. Other characters are center stage. I mean, we've had Batmans and Supermans like crazy. So it is kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, can we get those two to fully come back? Adam, was Zack Snyder's Justice League considered for best made for TV movie Globe or was it not made for TV? It wasn't made for TV, technically. I mean, obviously, when they were filming the thing, it was supposed to be a full-on film. But it was so long that, when it came to streaming and the pandemic and everything like that, Zach was like, hey, let's go ahead and, it could be a mini-series. You could do that. When I was told about that, when I was told that it was going to be a mini-series, that's why I put that poll out there. It was a while ago. It was after it got announced, but I put that poll out there. Like, hey, well, how would you guys feel if it was a, episodic, how would you guys feel about that? Naturally, of course, it triggered certain spot of the fandom. And it was funny too, because the poll, people didn't want it as a film, and they wanted it as a film, not a series. And, and of course, people called me out for lying and being stupid. And then of course, Zach admitted that he pitched it as a series. And then, of course, if there's going to be sequels, you can guarantee it's going to be, they would definitely make it series. That's why, what I keep on saying, too, is like, if they do make it a series, then Zach doesn't have to be as hands-on, Like I said, we've always talked about, get different directors, do all that, use his template, use his story, capitalize on the story. That would actually be the easiest way for him. We got to remember, this guy is very busy over at Netflix. So if they do end up wanting to do sequels, it would definitely be it would definitely be episodic, because it would be pretty long. And I just always thought we always thought it would be so great to just have like the weekly episodes. I mean, it would have been 7 episodes weekly, maybe. Well, maybe 6. And just imagine that whole week just talking about that episode or whatever the hell. That's why, we're just in such a different place now when it comes to this content. Look what happens with all the Disney series. People start talking about it, and then people are anticipating the new episode and whatnot. So, it just would have been cool. But I'm still glad that we still got it in the form that we did, But yeah, if any kind of sequel would happen, it would definitely be like another little mini series thing. So, all right, guys, time to wrap it up. I think we're good. Like I said, be wary of those Spider-Man spoilers. Like I said, just be careful. Like I said, if you end up not showing up on the live streams this week until you see it, I get it. I understand it. It's fine. We might get some assholes in here that just start saying some stuff. So be wary. I don't know. I mean, there is ways, I think, to turn the live chat off. You can actually close. You don't have to have the live chat on. So you just see me, dance, monkey, dance. I won't say any spoilers. Don't worry. I am seeing it on Thursday. I will post, of course, I'll be doing my first reaction, my full-on review, and then I'll do a spoiler discussion. And then on the Vodka stream, like a week later, we'll talk about it too, so it'll be fun. But anyways, guys, you guys are awesome, and make sure you smash that like, thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to become a member, become a member. Hit that join button. The Patreon's right there too if you want to help out the pirate ship. You guys doing that extra little stuff, even with like donations and everything, it really does help with this whole thing. And then of course, merchandise down below with all the with the shirts and the stickers and the merchandise. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same Junkee time. The original Junkee time, 6, hopefully. Well, then again, guys, I did get invited to the virtual premiere of The Witcher Season 2, so we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I forgot. It's at 4 o'clock, though, so 2 hours beforehand, so it should be good. But yes, I am going to the virtual premiere and Q&A thing for The Witcher, so I'll be doing that. Anyways, guys, love you. Talk to you later.